Alright guys, I want to talk to you about my king macro. So I have two macros that I look for, but what is a macro? What does this actually mean? What are my expectations for this? And what do I do with it? So before macros were a thing, they were called kill zones. That's what ICT originally came up with. But their original definition of a kill zone is a time of day where you would look to see increased volatility, whether that be news, some kind of injection of liquidity in the last 30 minutes of the day, a New York opening, 8:30 a.m., those kinds of times. But it's not looking for a specific action to be taking place in price action. The king macro is a specific time of day with a very specific action to be taking place in time. So this is what we're expecting. These are expectations here. 2 times a day, it happens 4 out of 5 days a week. With 2 times a day, that is 8 setups a week based off of these reversal times. Let's go over the times a day we're going to be expecting these to take place. The first one is going to be 10:45 a.m. to 11:15 a.m. Eastern time. This is going to be opposite of the trend. So if you had a down move during the AM, you would then look for an up move to happen between this set of time. So not only have I taken and defined what I should see, but I should also see it even deeper. And this is how you get a A plus strategy. You start honing down what you're looking for even more. Let's go over this one in the price. So here is the first one. So from 10 a.m. on, you want to see which way is the trend going. It's going up, right? You have an uptrend, higher lows. So here is your first king macro of the day. So it is opposite of the trend. You have an injection of liquidity, right? So you can tell from right at 10:45, it's almost like a light switch gets turned on and initiates the algorithm. You have a run on liquidity, boom, swing low taken out of the market, boom, drops up, and then you have displacement upwards. You have another run on liquidity. So you can see here that its algorithm turns on as liquidity. Look, drop it back down, run the liquidity again, boom. So you can see here that this is a real fucking macro. It's not a made up one. I have on this. I have been doing this for months. I've posted proof of it for months. The people in my membership see that it works on a daily basis. Okay, macro one. I took one off when it was at about 800, and then earlier in the other account, I took one off already. So then I exited about $500 profit, about $1,500, just from an easy setup to identify, because you know what you're expecting, you know when to expect it. It just makes trading so much easier. Okay, and the second king macro is going to be from 12:45 to 1:15 p.m. And if it is going to resume the high time frame trend. If you're bullish on the daily chart, you should expect that the move here is going to be a bullish move. A lot of times it's going to be the end of this trend taking place here. So in today's example, check on this real quick. So I'm still long 2 contracts here, $600. Okay. So the king macro was a down move. Then we look at the high time frame chart. Let's go to the daily chart, and we have doji pretty much, but it's bullish as fuck. So let's go back down. So then we should be expecting from 12:45 to 1 p.m. to see a move up. Yeah, I'm giving you guys the keys to the kingdom here. Like, I may post about it often, but I don't break it down in a meaningful way. Let's find 12:45, which is there. It's like the algorithm went, okay, I'm turning on, I'm ready, let's do this. There's your algorithm turning on right there, and there's your move up. Voila, there it is. There's your boom, your move up. So there's your next king macro. It's really simple because I've taken all the guesswork out of it. You know exactly what the fuck you're looking for, when you're looking for it, and what you're going to be doing. Your criteria and your risk, that is your game. That's not mine. I'm not going to instruct you guys on that. That's your own prerogative. But I'm giving you the keys to the kingdom. I'm telling you when the market is going to reverse with a high odds. So if there's 10 times it occurs in a week, it's happening 8 out of 10 times. That's 80% of the time it is going to happen. And that's no joke. Ask people that have been trading it. 80% of the time this takes place. Sometimes the moves are really large. Sometimes they're not so big. It goes back and forth, but you will get a reversal. This is how I've taken an options account from the starting balance of $250 in 2 months. I have turned it into $3,500. So by consistently taking these trades. And then it would be 10 times that if I wouldn't take other trades. If I would just take these, I would probably be at 100K right now, no joke. So this will help you guys what you want with the information, but do not fucking steal it. If you're gonna use my shit, keep the same name. Like, just keep the name, say, hey, Jered came up with this. Don't steal it and then fucking put it on your YouTube channel and act like you created it and then teach it wrong to everybody. Joe, whatever your name is. All right, so here we are. So in this time, in the 2 periods, 10, 12:45, we're able to catch not 1, but 2 moves based off of my macro here. What other time of the day can you catch 2 moves that produce such outsized gains? There isn't any other time of the day. Maybe 8:30 to 9:30, maybe that's an hour of time. That's pretty decent, but that's an hour, right? So it's half the amount of time. So you guys see me rack up the money, almost 2 G's in profits already. It's one thing to watch content. It's another thing to apply the teachings and make changes in your trading. Because if you're sitting here watching my videos or anyone else's videos and you're not applying the steps and you're not using them in a meaningful way, what's the fucking point? You can't just continue to do the same thing over and over again and expect something different to happen. That's not the way it works. All right? So intelligence is how fast you change what you do in the same situation, aka rate of learning. Are you intelligent and are you learning? You got to ask yourself that. Are you taking in the information and applying it? If you're just taking in the information but then trading the same, does you no good? It's something that really bothers me when people are like, oh, I did this, but I told you to do that. Did you try it? No. Well, what the fuck? I can't push the buttons for you. I can only show you how to do it. So it's up to you to push the buttons and make the changes in your trading to get this fucking done. How much more time do you guys want to waste? I wasted so much time. Don't do what I did. Please make the changes to your trading. Take my advice and run with it. I wish I had somebody like this telling me what's up. It won't be easy. You have habits that are built in. They're going to be hard to change, but you have to change them today. You can't wait till tomorrow, guys. You can't wait until next week. Now, sit down, write it out, and follow the plan. Trading is a game of promises to yourself and probabilities. Rant over. Just apply the information. I don't share this with you for fun, guys. I share it with you in hopes that you change your lives. I don't do this for fun. I don't make any money that's significant compared to my trading. I do it to help. So use it, guys. Deuces.